Hey Aries, I don't know why I just did that. I don't know, nervous ass hands. It happens, right? It's been a minute. I'm sorry. I had computer issues. Shit got deleted and messed up. And I was just like, I'm gonna give up on life. I just don't care no more. So, Broken Clocks by SZA. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Look up that song. All I got are these broken clocks. So let's get into your tarot card for the month. Look, a broken clock is always right twice. So don't stick around with your broken ass clock if you don't need to. Wow. That could be anything. Shitty job, shitty idea. Relationships, Aries. Y'all are very loyal. Truth about a lover may be another thing. You can be finding out something. They can be finding out something about you. I don't know why I'm shuffling the hell out these cards, but we gonna see. Let's come out with it. Nine of Swords. What is keeping you stressed? Let's see. Let's see. It's under the surface. The inevitable. Some of y'all are... Damn. Okay. Y'all. Oh, shit. I feel bad. But it is also Aries season. And y'all have this tendency to just do the absolute most. Okay, so some of you guys honestly may be stressed about the inevitable. It could be a legal thing. You might have to leave a situation, but it could be anything. Some people might have to leave a job because of legal issues, or someone may have to leave a situation that's kept them stuck mentally for a while. Sometimes it's, look, some people are cool with staying in the hell that they know. Because the devil card was a past card. So a lot of people may have been caught up or stuck with kind of shit, this fucked up cycle. It happens. The cycle of just whatever it is. You might have kept yourself trapped. Some people stay out of convenience in certain situations. Hell, I've known quite a few people who will stay together because they still got a lease. And the shit start acting, going a little real funny the last 2 weeks of that lease. Anyway, can you tell I used to live in the Bay Area? Anyway, so what is this about? What in particular is so bad? I just feel like it's not bound to someone. Oh, damn. It might be moving. Some of y'all might be leaving a shitty housing situation. Or a shitty family situation. Yeah. Because you go from 10 pentacles to 9. So you're like, boop, boop, I'm out. So some people might really do that. And it's funny because it's okay, so let's say you leave whatever the situation is. So let's say you leave a job that isn't shit. Providing you do this properly, I always recommend planning and then executing the plan before just dipping off. But other times, if you gotta go, you gotta go. But it's the Queen of Pentacles is kind of the future. So you're gonna move towards that. I do really feel like this is about being stressed out about the next step because the shit is scary. And it doesn't even matter what it is. You could be taking on a really great opportunity to move forward in life, and it still will keep you up at night. So, even when you get your dreams. So I don't, I'm not saying, don't feel bad about it. But I would also say that ultimately, if it's something that's worth it, or if it's something that you deserve, you're going to be a little stressed out about it. Otherwise, what the hell is the point? How are you going to know if it's a different opportunity than something else if you are a little concerned when it happens to you or for you? How are you going to know that you're going to have to rise to the occasion? It's about changes. For some people, love might bring on these changes. Or it might be the end of someone's like kind of like in out nature, but it's just funny that they're both going in the same directions right next to each other. It's like first comes the change, then comes the love. First comes the death, then comes like a message of love. Because the first one up the gator in the week is like never ending story. You know, I had that double card in the past where it's just like, okay, look how stressed out this fairy is. Like, oh God. Someone has a really gnarly like cough. I hope they're okay, but also very far from me. So let's see, what is this about? Ooh. Damn, are you? Maybe you always fighting to get some shit right or together. This is a relationship thing. There's always a fight for like balance. There could be a fight about like a power dynamic, which is like ridiculous, which results in people not want to give up shit, or you don't want to invest in it, or you could just see like, let me hold on to my shit in this situation and maybe wait that shit out. So if it's a situation where you're like, yo, I'll ooh, I want it. Look, somebody thinking about running off with a Capricorn. Whatever. It's not my business. Defending everything you worked so hard for and you waited for it too. But it's like, oh, it seems always the same shit. But it's weird. I don't think it's with the particular situation. Like, yeah, of course it's the same shit because it's the same shit. But something different will yield something different. But maybe you're starting to realize that current situation is the goddamn end of the world, actually. Something happens, though. Or maybe, like I said, when I said there's that come back around energy, so maybe something pops up because you get the Fates card after. So, like, maybe it's like... a lot of this is self-imposed. Like, how many of these swords are actually you just tripping about shit versus, like, actual concerns that affect you? Because things do tend to pile on top of each other. Just in general, like, when, you know, everything looks bad, when shit starts looking bad, it's very easy to, you know, just fall into this whole cycle of getting stressed out a lot. The damn Justice card. Now, before it was in the big deck. And now it came out in the little one again. So you really, truly might have been confused about which direction to go in. But then there's like some type of divine intervention or some shit that like gets you together. It could also be like, let's say it's a change of scenery or something. Or like you get an opportunity to like have an experience that you wouldn't normally have, and that's going to be where like the shit goes down. Not in a bad way. I just feel like it's an end to some old shit that's been bothering you, but you got to kind of... whoo, Lord. Look. The inevitable is going to happen. It's going to happen. And there's nothing you could do to stop it. You can brace for impact. You can save your money or plan for stuff. Can you hear this person? I hope they're okay. I don't know. I got fully distracted, so I'm sorry. Yeah, so you know, that was funny. Maybe I'll cut that out. Maybe I'll leave it in. I'm so sorry about that. But we're gonna do one more because I feel like some random shit is gonna happen. But another card is time to go. Like, what's going on? Like, maybe some people are going on a trip. Maybe they're running their ass up out there like all dramatic and shit because you're just like, oh God. Could be a situation where it's like you've been seeming chill the whole time and you just take the fuck off. It happens. Look, somebody full of shit. Someone is full of shit. They may have Aquarius in their chart, but also too, you might get to the point where like you get so sick of their shit that like it actually illuminates you to the fact that like you're never usually concerned about stuff like that, or it just brings you to a point where you're like, why am I even doing this to myself? Damn. I mean, hey, it'd be like that. Why am I even doing this to myself? What's the benefit? Like, what am I getting out of this? I mean, a mother figure may give you advice. Could be a Cancer. Sometimes people use a lot of their energy. Maybe this is what I was getting at before that shit distracted me. Because these definitely came out. So it's like the Empress and the High Priestess. These could be two people or the same person. But sometimes, like, you need somebody like this to let you know that you're actually this bitch. Because it's like, it gets a little twisted sometimes, you know? You get caught up in enough shit, you forget who you are, especially if like you're constantly dealing with things and stuff. So, you know, or people will act in some straight up badass character because they're just tripping. And so it's like it does happen. So it might be a situation where you come across somebody who like gets your shit, like they don't get your shit together, but they're just like, what are you doing? You're a baddie. Might be on your way to get some money too. This to me is like money. Maybe a new car. Some people are like gonna get a new car. Also Cancer energy. Like could be an earth sign that seems like a Cancer in terms of like the person that hits you up. Or a Virgo. Also, too, someone says that, like, thing to you. Let's say, like, the homie gets you together in terms of, like, getting you back on track. Either you or that person, you guys might start to, like, see things from a different perspective. Because I imagine that this hermit is looking down at this old experience. And it might allow you to move on from the past because you're able to look at it from a different perspective. Also, too, somebody was just always, like, some people... I don't know. Some people will just allow you to do all the work because it's easier. And sometimes it's like comfortable, but I mean, it'll ultimately distract you from the things you want to do. It may also feel like you're kind of running out of time, but you're not running out of time. I mean, you're alive, right? You alive, you here. You're not running out of time. Let's see. I do want to pull out some random stuff because I feel like some shit may happen. You know, Aries, I gotta have your back on this one. So these are the tea leaf cards that I'm using, and then we'll clarify them, and then we'll be out this thing. And then I'll post some more now that my computer issues are solved-ish, sort of, kind of. Enough for me to post more. I don't know why I'm being such a dork. Hey, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. You have a... I'm gonna shut up. Okay. Actually, it is Aries season, so maybe some of y'all are going on vacation. I feel like I've heard that from a couple of you. Anyway, but it's funny. The kite card came up. It's about going on a vacation. So you know how before, like I was saying, like, oh, like maybe you'll do something. That could be that the chariot card. Like maybe you just go on vacation, or you go see someone, or you go do a thing that like focuses on like you and like just you and your shit. You're celebrating yourself. So yeah, it's your birthday month or birthday season. So that could definitely be it. Okay. So you know before I was saying you might have a conversation with someone about things and moving forward and stuff like that. So I did say that, and then I'm looking at these cards, about 200 of them. The other card you got was the cup, which is about being able to accept valid criticism. And then the scales, which is keeping your life in balance. So it could be, hey, and then candle, which is it's going to illuminate you or show you light up the way. So we literally just talked about that, and then these cards whip that out too. So let's see if any of the other common ones come out. Then we'll know probably what sign or whomever you're going to be talking to. Ooh, not the devil card. We got the sun and the world card. So yeah, happiness, and it might be happy about the end of a situation. Might be about a creative project too. Also, someone might. Criticism goes both ways. What if it's just you accepting the fact that some people really look up to you and stuff like that? Or it might be the criticism that like, hey, you've gotten all these other aspects of things together. See? Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom, just flashing at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Okay, let me just do this part and then we'll be done with your reading for the month, okay, Aries? So, you might have to make some business decisions that may require some maneuvering on your end. Or, I like mischievous, but then like it was gone again. So maybe you might also have to do is like do a little switcho, changeo in order to get some shit done. Because sometimes you can't necessarily be honest with people, especially if you have some dope ass ideas that you're coming up with. You can't just tell people what you're working on all the time. It's like if they're not working on the project, doesn't matter. So it could be it. It could also be that you're finally feeling inspired enough to maybe pursue something that you have to kind of learn a craft. But there's going to be someone there to help you. And then on vacation, it looks like you'll be able to move on. Like, for real. Like, maybe a vacation or a trip that you go on, even if it's a day trip or it's just something by yourself. Maybe you go to the beach and just, like, really chill and shit. Maybe it's, like, just a day where you're like, I'm going to go on a day trip. I'm going to do this. I'm going to explore these different things. Or, like, really focusing on yourself. That's going to trigger whatever thing you need to do in order to move on permanently from some shit. Wow. Well, I feel like you already know that, though. But it could just be stressful thinking that. Like, it's so much work. Like, what if you want to move geographically? That's so much work, you know? But it happens. We can't avoid it. We can't avoid it. Okay. Aries. There's a lot of rambling that happened with that reading. I don't know, boo. It'd be a lot. But you guys are awesome. You guys stress out because you have higher standards. Oh, if you were having beef with someone, could be a dude. It might get a little bit better, but I doubt it. It's a younger guy. So, you know, maybe if a younger person was getting in the way of, like, a next step, they're going to chill or get out the way. But I don't know. That was random. That was just for, like, maybe anyone. But that's it. Ooh, my eyes itching. Sorry. Thanks for watching. Thanks for, like, going on that wild ride of a reading. Yeah, happy April. Happy birthday. I'll see you around. Yeah, have a good one. Bye, Aries. Oh, like, share, subscribe, all that. Yeah, and I'll see you guys around probably in another video. Bye.